Okay, Paul, Coach Sadler's talked about your intensity when you step on the court and what you can bring to the team. Tell us a little bit about where that comes from, and now that it's your senior year, do you feel like that's picked up a little bit because you know it's your last go-around?
I think, well, to answer the first part of the question, I think intensity comes from just being raised to give it my all in everything I do. And I try to do that on the basketball floor as well. And to not to be cliche, but to glorify God and to just kind of give back what I've been given. And so when I do that, I try to just give it all I have, to my teammates and to everything. So and then being in my senior year, that definitely does. Knowing that this is the last go around, and everyone jokes how I'm an old man, my body is not what it once was, and even though I'm only 23, and knowing that this is my last go around and I don't have to go through the bruises and everything next year, I can leave it all on the floor this year.
That's pretty important for the team. Coach has talked a little bit about you being one of those hustle guys, one of those energy guys, whether you're mostly coming off the bench or if you even were a starter. Do you feel when you're in a game, whether you're on the floor or whether you're on the bench, can you feel those hustle plays when other people make them or when you make them, and how it lifts the team up?
Yeah, it just gives energy. It's just, the game, momentum is huge in the game, and if you can get energy going, usually you can make a couple plays and change the momentum of the game. It is big.
How much, people have talked probably too much about the height issue with the team, and that there's not a lot of height. But how much does that mean to you that Coach has that confidence in you to put you in the post where you might be playing against a guy that's 8 inches taller and 60 pounds? Does that give you confidence to be out there and just know that you're doing the right thing, going about it the right way each day?
Yeah, it does. It does give me confidence. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day about how when I'm in the game and the coaches put you in the game because they believe in you, and so that is a confidence booster. And also, the coaches, especially Doc, he puts us in situations where we can succeed. Whether it be in the post or at guard, and we know that he's going to set us up, and we just have to execute. So
you talk about that part of it with Coach having that confidence, but then also you've got the fact that you're shooting so well. About the best point in your career right now, these first few games. Where does that come from? Is that repetition? Is that just?
It's just a mentality, really. In shooting, you're going to go through ups and downs, but ultimately, your percentages are going to go up as your confidence and believing in yourself. And that's at a high level. Your shooting percentages are going to go up. So.
You've had taken 3 charges in 2 different games this year. You got 7 on the year. How much pride do you take in that, in those kind of plays?
I guess I do take a little bit of pride in it, but really, it's a play that I can make. I'm not going to go up and block someone's shot as much. So it's a play that I can make. So I try to make those plays.
What would you rather? Would you rather hit 3 threes, or would you rather have 3 charges?
Probably hit the threes. It's less impact on my body at this point.
Gotcha. You were around a couple years ago, Marcus Perry. It seemed like he couldn't miss anything his senior year. Yeah. Did some of that rub off on you? Did you take a little wisdom from him?
I try to listen to Marcus when I do see him, and I try to remember how he played and how he laid everything on the line for God and for his teammates and coaches and ultimately also for his family to just go out there and just play kind of a selfless manner. Marcus really did that, and I do try to emulate what he did too. And it's a good footstep. It's footsteps I want to follow for sure.
Is that something that you hope to have rub off on maybe some of the younger guys? Coach has made some comments about Brandon Richardson being a hustle kind of guy.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, I think that you do. I was talking to Day the other day actually about that. It's always fun to see the younger guys come up and make those hustle plays and get intense and just kind of do it the right way.